My name is Jim McGillivray and this is the Pipe Box, your source for all things piping. If you find this video useful, please give it a like and please subscribe to this YouTube channel to see more videos like this. We're going to go over some music today, and you can print this music out by going back to the description of this video on my YouTube channel and you will see a link to a PDF there. Today I would like to do with you a complex piece of technique called the Darado, or the bubbly note. This movement started out in Piobaireachd. We see it in very early Piobaireachd, and it migrated its way into our light music. It looks something like this. Here's what it looks like on the staff. In the second bar, you will see the bubbly note just as we would see it in a piece of music, played like this. The first bar breaks the movement down into 5 quarter notes so you can see exactly how it's played, and it looks like this. So, the two significant grace notes, which are the D and the C, you can almost think of those as an E doubling on your right hand. In the first exercise I'm going to give you, we're going to focus on those 2 grace notes. We're going to give you lots of time to play those 2 grace notes. And I want you to think of those 2 grace notes as an E doubling on the wrong hand. Keep the grace notes separated, but keep them together. And the third beat in the bar, the D grace note falls on the beat. Okay, let's hear exercise 1. Be patient with this exercise. It's all quarter notes, so it's designed to allow you to think of almost nothing else but just the bubbly note. Keep it on the beat, keep the grace notes separate, but play it as slowly as you need to play the movement well. Our next exercise is very similar, except now we're going to shorten the low G's so they are more like grace notes. In this exercise, the bubbly note's going to happen on the second beat in the bar. We're in 2/4 time now, so on beat 2, the D grace note happens. We're going to, again, keep the 2 grace notes as separated as possible. There's lots of low G between the grace notes. This is where we get the rippling, bubbly sound that we're looking for from our Darado. So, here's our second exercise. Our third and last exercise puts everything together so that we're playing bubblies pretty much as we would see them in a tune. Again, the beat falls on the second beat, meaning it's on the D grace note, meaning that when your D grace note hits the chanter, your foot hits the floor. Again, you're going to keep your D and your C grace note nicely separated, lots of low G in there. This exercise adds one added level of difficulty. In the latter half of this exercise, we're playing bubbly notes from a short C. which is quite common in light music. So this is something we need to practice, a short note before the bubbly. Okay, let's hear exercise 3. I hope you could hear how rippling and bubbly those movements were. I'm not trying to play the Darado as quickly as I can. I'm trying to keep it nice and open with lots of low G between the grace notes so I get that great rippling effect. It's not a particularly hard movement to understand or to play as long as you start slowly. I have lots more information on the Darado in my rhythmic fingerwork technical tutor and also in my Piobaireachd fingerwork technical tutor, and I have lots of information on lots of other pieces of technique and scads of exercises in those 2 books, available either from myself or a dealer near you. That's the Darado for this week. From me, Jim McGillivray at the Pipe Box. Good piping.